All right. I want to start by asking you how you feeling today. How you feeling?
Um, little, I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. I'm a little bit
A
nervous,
little bit
Mr. Monroe.
nervous.
Yes,
Yeah, you
sir.
got some exams coming up and all that good stuff.
Yeah, but this is driving is a new experience, so I'm kind of nervous about that. I want to do a good job.
All right. Listen. What we're going to do is we're going to put all that other stuff out of our mind and try to concentrate but relax at the same time on driving alone here. So we're gonna do a little route here, and I've got a few commands for you.
Okay.
So I just want you to to listen to what I've got to say, and every now and then I'm going to ask you to repeat something.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And so we're going to see what we can do with this. All right, so let's get started. All right.
Okay.
So in this session, though, we're gonna practice and concentrate on three objectives. There's three things we're going to go over: are lane positions, driving on straight situations, and curvy situations, and and some hills, up and down hills. We got plenty to choose from, so you'll have to listen to me as we go down the road.
Yes, sir.
And last but not least, or maybe even first here, because they're not necessarily in order, are stop positions. Now, remember, position one is the center of your lane. Okay, position two is on your left with the yellow line, and position three is the white line on the right. And so I'll be referring to that as we go through. So I'll be saying things like position one, or favor position two when we go into a curve, that sort of thing. So I want you to kind of get that straight. If you have any questions or anything, you just fire them right at me. And again, try to relax. We won't try to break the speed barrier today or anything like that. Okay. So do you have anything before we get started right now?
No, but position one is the center of my lane. Position two is to the center of the road, towards the yellow line.
That's correct.
And then position three is the white line.
That's correct.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Anything else?
No, sir.
Okay, so we're going to pull out of the school and go out the front. And as soon as we get to this stop sign, you're going to hear your first command. And I want to tell you a few things about stop signs before we kind of take off.
Okay.
So just be kind of patient. Circle, go ahead and put it in gear. And let's head straight forward and pull right up the driveway here. So everything is on the left side. Correct. Okay, take a left here. Thank you. Yeah. So as we go up the driveway, you see the stop sign ahead, and at the stop sign, turn right. Please repeat that.
At the stop sign, turn right.
All right, very good. Go ahead and signal and cover your brake and start slowing down. Now, when you stop before the stop sign with the front of the car at the stop sign.
Okay.
Okay. Are you able to see anything that's coming?
No, sir, I cannot.
Yeah, that's going to be a situation for us in these rural roads. Don't worry about everything. Don't move yet, please.
Yes,
Don't move.
sir.
Thank you. So that's going to be a situation for us on these rural roads, because these stop signs are set so far back. So we're going to have to make a judgment call without putting the nose of our car out in the road and giving people plenty of room. But we are going to be turning right, so ease on up. Normally you wouldn't stop twice, so I'm going to allow you to go just past some of these stop signs that don't have a white line for us. Okay, you're going to, what I want you to do is look left, right, and left again. Okay, yield the right of way. There's a church across from us, so make sure nothing's coming there. Is everything clear?
No, sir.
Okay, we're going to wait until it is. Very good call.
Okay.
All right, left, right, left.
We're clear.
Okay, yield the right of way. If it's all clear, you may go.
Yes,
You may
sir.
proceed. All right, what do you see ahead of you that's blinking?
A caution light.
You do. Now, the speed limit's 55, but obviously they've had some issues as we get out of the school zone with this intersection. So you're doing the right thing by not getting up too much speed. Kind of be prepared. You may have to cover your brake, but you're going uphill, so you'll have to keep it up. Take a look left and right.
Okay.
Okay. Right after you pass the intersection and we pop this hill here, veer up in your rear view so you can kind of see what's going on around you. So you want to use your mirrors.
Okay.
Okay, very good positioning on because you're staying in position 1. Very nice job. Okay, as we come up to these curves, we're going to come up to a right turn. You want to cover up a little. We're going downhill, cover, and maybe feather a little. Favor position 3. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Not too much, please.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now we're going to come up on a left curve. We're going to have plenty of curve practice here. All right, same situation going downhill. I want you to cover a little. There you go, because you may have to slow down just a little. You never know. Okay, favor position 1 a little bit. As we're coming out of the curve, accelerate a little bit and let the car push out of the curve a little bit. It'll help you control it. You can try that again on this left curve here. We'll have curves all the way to till we get to town. Same thing. You need to favor position 2. There you go. Now you get back in your center. Good. Do you see the sign?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What does that sign tell me?
There's a curve to the left, right.
You just know there's a curve coming up, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Watch your, favoring position 3. Very good. Now push as we go out of the curve, and it'll help the car gain control. Not that you're out of control. And watch your speed. Watch your speed. Cover. Thank you. One more sharp curve here. Getting a lot of experience in a short amount of time, right?
Yes, sir.
Relax your fingers a little there. Watch you curve. Good job. Yeah, you're kind of squeezing the steering wheel a little. Fine, doing fine. Each time we go uphill, you're going to have to help the car a little bit. When you accelerate, you have to accelerate. You're going to have a few more shots at the uphill, so as we go through the route. But downhill, you want to cover. Uphill, look what's coming up here. What's coming? What kind of signs?
Speed limit change.
That's right. Be aware of that, please. So as we approach the 35, we want to cover up and make sure we're going no more than 35 when we get to the bottom of this hill. Now you're coming up on a stoplight, okay? So at the traffic light, I want you to make a left. Can you repeat that, please?
At the traffic light, make a left.
All right, very good. So as we get to this sign here, you may want to cover, signal. Okay, be prepared to stop. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have to yield right away. You have to yield those cars coming straight across. Make a reference point in the other lane. You can go ahead and go through. Make a reference point. Find it. That's a good job. All right. Yeah, it's a little bit nerve-wracking,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that was a little scary.
Yep, no doubt. But you're doing fine. Easy on your hands. Relax your hands a little. 35. Very good. Observation on the speed limit. As we drive out through town, you kind of got everything you need on curves. You're going to see more of them, but not quite as many. So you've probably have you been on this road before?
Yes, sir. I have.
Yeah. So you're
Not-
familiar with it?
Yes.
You live on this road?
No, sir.
Okay.
I live not too far away, though.
All right, so you've got a 55 sign there. Go ahead and pick up your speed. Now, there's a railroad track coming up, and I want you to consider covering your brake when you get there. For one thing, we don't want to go too fast over it, and it doesn't have arms. So we're only dependent on the lights and what you see.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to make sure we are observing everything. Now, another thing I'd like you to do is continue to check your mirrors every now and then. You just want to be aware of your surroundings, on what's behind you, in case you have to react and you don't want somebody to end up running into you. You can't control them. You can only control what you do.
Okay.
Okay, the railroad track's just over this hill.
Okay. So cover my brake and slow down, but I don't have to stop.
No, you don't have to stop at the railroad track. Not in this vehicle. Okay, yep, you see it.
Yes, sir.
And if you did stop, it would be at that yellow line. But I like the way you're slowing down, and I like the way you're covered up here, feathering a little bit. And see that car backing out?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you want to be
White
aware
car.
of that. That's correct. All right. Very nice job. Very good. You're looking, me too. I want to make sure we're safe. All right, away we go. Anything behind us?
There is a car behind us.
All right, so we want to be aware of that, right? As
Yes,
we
sir.
go down the road, we're now driving for two. So if they get too close to us, they're going to have to react pretty quickly to whatever we do. Now we're coming up on the intersection I was talking about. So at the next intersection, turn left. Can you repeat that for me?
At the next intersection, turn left.
All right, so we'll look for the signs, and when you get there, I want you to cover, feather the brake, you know, and when you, not too early, but I want you to wait till we get there, and turn your left signal on. I usually do those at the same time.
Okay.
It usually gives me it's a good time in there. Let everybody know there's a car behind us, we're gonna let them know. So when you get to the sign, you may want to start slowing down before the sign here. Yep. Go ahead and signal for me, please. Left signal. Yep.
Left signal's on.
Left signal. Slow down. And you have to wait until these cars get by, right? So we
Yes,
have to yield the right of way here. Pick a reference point as we're coming in where you're going to land this car in the other lane, so we won't go too sharp or too. Now go ahead and turn. It's clear. Nice. You see a reference point?
I did. I used the yellow line.
Very good. Like that. So you're back in position one, and up the hill we go, right?
Yes,
All right. Right over this hill is a stop sign. You're going to want to go ahead and start slowing down. I know you're familiar with the road, but you may not be familiar with driving on the road, right?
That's correct.
Go ahead and slow down. Give your signal to the left. We're going to, at the stop sign, take a left.
At the stop sign, take a left.
Now you got the routine down, so go ahead and slow it down. Feather it on down here, and then turn your signal. Yeah, good job. Now again, I'm going to let you pull past this because they really hold on before you go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'll talk a little bit. Nobody's here. I'm going to let you go past them, even though that's not a normal thing. We can't really help it. If we stop back there, we wouldn't be able to see anything, right?
That's clear.
All right, looks good. You may go. All right, coming up on the school sign, you see it, right?
Yes,
Probably
sir.
remember that from your signs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a 35. That's the only one that's blinking, but we're going to go ahead and honor that.
Okay.
Now I want you to, at the second drive, which this would be the first one, go ahead and turn your signal on. We're going to make a right. And we're going to go back in and park exactly like we parked, that we started, okay?
So, turn on my signal
That's correct.
and turn right.
Yeah, you can slow it on down here. It's a pretty sharp turn. Take an immediate right as soon as you pull in, and we'll go right back to where the parking place we started.
Okay.
Okay? You'll pull in there. Good, good. Have you been using your reference points when you turn there?
Yes, sir.
That one was a little bit tough, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's tight. Close.
Yeah, just park in the shade here. Nobody's in this parking lot, and I want to ask you a few things, or just say a few things anyway. Yeah, that's great. Thank you for putting in park. Looks good. Relax.
My hands are tight.
I bet they are. So you're a little bit nervous. Hey, it's not bad to be a little nervous though, is it? So sometimes those butterflies get you through something, you know. So, but you'll get to a comfort level over time.
That was
okay?
fun though.
All right, that's good. Good. All right, we practiced lane positions and driving on straight roads and a lot of curves on this thing, right? And hills. We went uphill and downhill, and you just did a really, really good job. So we also worked really hard on our brake positions, and I talked about it in these rural areas, right? These stop signs are kind of set back.
Yeah, they really are.
And, so you wouldn't be able to see the road. It really wouldn't be a safe thing, but you don't want to pull out into the road and stop and become a hazard,
Yeah.
right? So all of these things that we did, and we also went through the traffic signal, you know, so we went through our one little traffic signal there, and you did a pretty good job because we had to rush that one, right?
Yeah.
So you did a very good job through there. All right, so all of these things are what you do on a daily basis in a car. You might run into any of this and more. So I have a few questions that I want you to ponder, and I'll give you those in a little bit, and a survey I want you to fill out, and I'm going to fill it out too. And then we're just going to compare. We're going to compare notes and kind of see if we come up with the same thing there. And it's what I see, and it's what you feel like, and what you've seen. But first, let me tell you what you can expect next time you come to drive. Okay.
Okay.
So on the next session, we're going to further your skills, and we're going to work on some roadway curbs and some side of the road stuff where we're pulling out, and we're also going to take it out to 220, and we're going to do some lane changing. So it's going to be a little bit different than what we had done, and again, more the awareness thing. But overall, I think you did a great job, and I look forward to our next session. Hold off on your questions if you have some for me. Just hold off on them until we do the survey, and
Okay. Yes, sir.
and then that'll be what we can have our discussion about. All right.
That sounds
All right.
good.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.